Hey, hey, hey. It is time for class. Who is ready to join me? I'm going to put my light on there. There we go. It's going to take just a minute to see who shows up, who wants to join us. Everybody's getting their notifications that I am live. It is my joy and honor to sit with you today. I wish so desperately that we could all do this on our couch together. I'm in my cozy t-shirt, shorts. It's still hot here in Okinawa, but I'm pretending like it's fall today. I don't know if you're in your jammies, if you're having wine or coffee, some green tea, but wherever you are, I'm thrilled that you're here with us. That light is a little bright in my eyes. Okay. Are we good? There's so much I want to go over. And a couple weeks ago, I taught a class on oils for the unique child. It went like super long. And so I want to be shorter with you because, your time is precious. I'm getting my little stand-up oils thing ready to go here so that I'm ready for you. Alrighty. The first thing I want to say is, why in the world did I choose to talk about emotional health? Well, I believe that many different people... Hi, Rosemary. I'm super glad you're here. Thanks for joining me. Okay, so why did I choose to do this? Why did I choose this topic? Well, everyone comes to oils for different reasons. I came to oils because our child had been very sick, and we were focused on rebuilding an immune system. And so that was our focus. I had no idea for actually quite some time how I was benefiting emotionally from those oils in our home. I was using them and focused my intentions on wellness for the immune system. But really, it was helping all of us on an emotional level that I thank God for today. But in the meantime, I have learned over 13 years of oiling all of these different oils that help with emotional issues. Not issues. Our emotions aren't issues. Our emotions are a gift from the Lord. We choose if we're going to ride the wave of them, right? Okay, so this past month, our team, little by little, has been focusing on using oils for emotional health. I learned a couple years ago that there was a feelings kit from Young Living. We're not going to go over this feelings kit today, but it does come with several oils here, 6 different oils that are all incredible, and they're all blends that specifically deal with forgiveness, being in the present, feeling courageous, dealing with some inner child wounds maybe that you need to work through, harmony. Those are all oils that come in this kit. We have dug deeper into this on our team group page, or group. Anyway, today I wanted to break it down really simple because sometimes I go like overboard into the science part. I go overboard on all the blends that Young Living has because I've been oiling for so long that I think, let's dig deeper and deeper and deeper. But today, this class is going to be a little more simple and how to use the oils from the starter kit to help you for your emotional health. So, take a deep breath. It's not going to be too difficult. Let's see, I have notes to keep me on track. All right, so I am always reading different books. The current book I just opened yesterday and started reading through. I love how it's perfect for such a time as this. Emily P. Freeman is one of my dearest friends and team members. Erin Smith, this is one of her favorite authors. And so I picked it up at her shop that she has. And the first 2 chapters are incredible. So I'm going to read just a little blurb out of here because it goes perfectly with emotional health. She is talking about our importance of decluttering our souls. When was the last time you decluttered your soul? So I would like to say, for this class right now, yes, grab a pen and paper because you're going to want to take notes, but also turn off all the noise around you. If you have to go in a room and shut the door so you can have quiet, let your mind be still. And really, if you are an oiler already, then I would love for you to grab your oils and put a few drops in your hands. I took Valor. I dropped Valor in my hand before this, and I just focused on breathing in and out for 10 times before class. I put on Humility as my perfume this morning. Everybody needs a little bit of that. And a little bit of forgiveness because we need to release the junk and declutter our souls, right? And if you haven't heard about Trauma Life, Many of us have had trauma, and Trauma Life is the Young Living blend that is incredible. We will only be talking, of course, about Young Living oils on this class because that is my jam, and that's the only company I trust. So now that we've cleared that out, okay, I'm going to read one tiny paragraph to you from this book. It isn't realistic to live in a constant state of simplicity. We are naturally complex creatures made up of various systems, our nervous system, circulatory, digestive, not to mention relationships, emotions, dreams, hurts, and desires that also shape us. All of these are part of our human existence, and not one of them is simple. Complexity has its place. But when our souls are filled with clutter, what is meant to be complex and awe-inspiring can be complicated and exhausting. One of my favorite things that she speaks of, another a blog that she likes to read, he talks about minimalism is that it's not enough to just declutter. We have to de-own our junk. So, stillness is to my soul as decluttering is to my home. So just as you declutter your home, stillness is something that we all need to take time to do. Becoming a soul minimalist does not mean that you should hold on to nothing, but rather nothing should have a hold on you. So that is why we are here today, is to talk about the emotions and how we can support ourselves and our family through the use of oils. So why use oils for emotions? You're going to learn that in this class. You're going to learn who should be using oils for emotions. You're going to learn how do you use oils for emotions? When do you use oils for emotions? And what oils are for emotional support? I hope to answer all of those questions. My light, I'm going to take it down here. I know that's not as good a lighting, but it makes my eyes kind of feel woo. We don't want me to feel woo, right? Not during class. That won't be good. Okay, we're just going to keep it there. Okay, so first question, why use oils for emotions? Well, 22 seconds. That's why. And you're like, 22 seconds? What in the world, lady? You're crazy. Oh, wait. We are fascinating creatures. We are designed with 5 senses to help us understand our experiences of the world around us, right? We have our sight, hearing, touch, taste, and smell. 4 of those, the first 4 impulses that triggered the first of those 4 interact with our logical brain before it interacts with our emotional brain. You see a baby, you think baby. You hear a baby cry, you think baby cry, right? That's the logical. But our sense of smell is completely different. Impulses that trigger our sense of smell interact with our emotional brain and then our logical brain. Scent is powerful and automatic. You know this instinctively by smelling. You smell a familiar aroma and you're instantly transported into a memory, right? You smell a displeasing aroma and you're instantly repulsed. So this heightened emotion related to our sense of smell is actually a piece of our survival mechanism. Eating rotten food would be dangerous to us, right? So think about that. You smell the rotten food and you know instantly, like, that's dangerous. Shouldn't eat that. And even more primitive, think about the predator-prey relationship. The rabbit's survival mechanism kicks into high gear when it smells and senses a predator nearby. What survival mechanism is that? Do you know? I'll tell you. It's the amygdala. The amygdala is that part of the brain that's responsible for your fight, your flight, or your freeze. I'm often a freezer. What are you? It matters. It is constantly surveying the landscape and it's looking for danger. It's the alarm system of your brain. It's the smoke detector whose one job is to signal danger. Thank God he made us like that, right? Okay, the hippocampus is right nearby within your limbic system, and it's that part of your brain that's involved in memory function, long-term memory storage, and your emotional charge of those memories. It's responsible for determining, have I been here in this moment before? Have you had those moments where you're like, I think I've been here before? We know that aromatherapy has long demonstrated benefits to the human body. Whether for alerting or for calming, it is well established that aromatherapy can create mood shifts for the users. It's amazing. You can help your family or your husband or your spouse, whoever, you can help your workplace shift that mood. Isn't that amazing? Okay, inhaling an essential oil impacts the limbic system within 22 seconds. 22 seconds! Within 2 minutes, those molecules are found in your bloodstream. Within 20 minutes, every cell in your body, which is around 40 trillion of them, every cell, has been impacted by the microscopic molecules, which is around 40 million trillion, within one single drop of an essential oil. Okay, if that doesn't blow your mind, that is mind-blowing to me. I know when I teach that in classes with people here local, they're always just like blown away by that. It's crazy. Okay, so why should we use essential oils for emotional benefits? Who? Let's talk about who. Who? Everyone has emotions. There are ups and there are downs of life. Difficult transitions, anxious times, sad times, angry times, you name it. Children, teens, parents, elderly, literally everyone can benefit from the gentle, non-invasive, intentional use of pure essential oils for emotional health. There you have it. Everyone. Now, do you need to be educated? Absolutely. Do you need to know not to put oils in your eyeballs? Yes. Do you put oils in your ears? No. You don't, you need to know that there's photosensitive oils. There's basic education. So as long as you know that, and I tell all my newbie people to start low and slow. So as long as you know low and slow, especially for the younger and the older in your life, like babies and older people. Like my mom is in a home right now that has 4 people living in it. We could, I thought recently after studying for this class, I was like, I should put a diffuser in the living room area for all of those people's emotional benefits because they need it too. Okay, so I'm going to share my own story right here. We're going to stop. Like I said, I came to oils not for emotional health. I came to oils because of our son's, almost losing our son. And during that time, we rebuilt his immune system. We had a huge learning curve with eating organic, eating very clean. I thought I was a healthy person, but in the meantime, as I learned, I had many toxins in our house that were not helping us stay above the wellness line. He continued to get sick over and over, and it was me learning, maybe this toxic household cleaner is not helping him. Maybe the things that I'm putting on the largest organ of his body, his skin, are not helping him. Okay, maybe I should be diffusing to help with his immune system. And that's where we started. But goodness gracious, you guys, those days were dark. And for those friends that were with me during that time, they saw how dark it was. It wasn't easy. And I had, there was depression involved. We had suicide. We had losing of 2 babies and almost losing me. The money was super, super tight with one income as a teacher. My husband's a teacher. And so living in America on a teacher's income was very difficult, and the medical bills were piling up. And so, you guys, I had no idea that here I am diffusing and just coating my children in oils. That was helping me emotionally get through a lot of hard stuff. Thank God that we had that. So that's just a little bit of my story. Over the years now, like I said, I have learned how to use them, and I'm still blown away by people that may tell me to my face or not to my face that, oils are kind of weird. I really don't, I don't really think they work, or that's not really for me. I'm not a tree hugger, or I'm not really natural like that. I've heard all the reasons, okay? In the 13 years, a lot of reasons. But guess where they come when they have certain things going on, or if I'm with them and their child gets stung by a bee, who's going to be asked for the oil? So I have it there. We use it. And of course, I lovingly share. Just the other day, there's a little child that was screaming and needed calming. And so, of course, I'm going to bust out my lavender and rub that on her little feet and a little drop on her belly. And like the calmness that brings, lavender is like your gateway oil to oils. If you've never heard of oils, you surely know about lavender, right? And so I just love sharing and boosting the mood. We're like a natural diffuser wherever we go. You can bust out a bottle of lavender at your table at the restaurant if you have a child screaming next to you, and they may not know that you're really diffusing to help yourself remain calm, but really everyone is benefiting from that oil, and because the molecules are so tiny. All right, I'm going on a rabbit trail here, so I'm going to stop myself, but I just want you to know there's a lot to my story, but my main focus is that I'm here to share with you today about using the basic starter kit for emotional support, but I am not your doctor. I am not here to diagnose, treat, cure, prevent, anything like that. I am a mama who's been oiling, and I'm here to share what I have learned from my history of studying oils and attending classes and getting to go to Young Living Farm several times myself. So now that we've cleared all that out of the way, let's chat some more. All right, so how do we use essential oils for emotional health? I'm so glad you asked. People ask a lot, like, I don't know what to do. I'm nervous. I don't know what. So I just let this pretty little kit sit on my counter or in my closet. I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? The first thing you do is open the oil and you smell it. That's it. Smell it. See what happens when you smell it. No, seriously, that's it. Take a big inhalation and don't fight the process. If your sense of smell, if you sense you are calming, that is great. If you sense that you're yourself getting a little bit agitated, that's okay. Notice why that could be. What emotions or memories is that scent stirring up in you? Because it's happening. Process them as you're able. Because I see people do this. Oh, no, not gonna be. And I mean, I've done it. There's some oils that I don't really dig, okay? But I want you, instead of like take time to go, why don't I like that? Where is that taking me back to in my life? That might smell like my grandma's house. Maybe I didn't like being at grandma's. Maybe I did. But take time to process through that and just keep breathing. If it's intense, keep breathing through it and don't be afraid to reach out for help if you need a friend or a professional. What I'm trying to say is, if you are really struggling emotionally, use your oils, but you might need a counselor or something beyond that. So that's what I'm saying. Got it? All right. When should we use them? Use them early and often. Just as you would use essential oils to assist with your everyday wellness concerns, it's a good idea to take a look at what emotional wellness concerns you could address with your essential oils. So just like I slather myself with my oils on my face, and I use my hormone supporting oils for hormones, and I use my perfume oils for humility and forgiveness. I mean, whatever. It's just the same. Are you in a high stress career? Raise your hand if that's you. Maybe you just switched jobs and you are in a high stress job because you're just learning that new job. Are you prone to certain types of negative emotions? Do you have difficulty communicating your own needs or emotions to others? Honestly, most people begin in the midst of a struggle rather than the preemptive action. But just like you can take care of your car and take it in for an oil change or yourself in for a checkup, it's a good idea to take stock of your emotional health. That's why I'm loving this book I just started. It's talking about your soul, taking care of your soul and your emotions. Be honest with yourself about what small changes you could make that have the potential for huge impact. Value yourself enough to do an honest assessment and take action. I'm going to say that one more time. Value yourself enough to do an honest assessment and take action. Some people don't even know what that means. They're like, value myself. You don't even take time to stop and think about yourself because you're so busy serving everybody else. But you have value. Take care of you. So, what essential oils are for emotional support? Here's the biggest secret about essential oils and emotional health. Are you ready for this? Ready? It's a doozy. Every single one of Young Living's essential oils has an emotional component to it. Yep, not kidding. Every single one. So now, specific blends, like I said earlier, I showed you some of these fun blends, and there's the Feelings kit. I love how they're all purple or dark blue. Young Living did that on purpose. They're color-coded for us. Okay, so specific blends are useful for specialized concerns, of course, but the fact remains that when used with specific intention, any essential oil can help balance your emotions. And because every person is so different, remember this, guys, every person is so different, there is no one-size-fits-all for essential oil usage. The oil or the blend that relaxes me may make you feel wired and energized, and vice versa. And that is so true, you guys. I love certain oils, and then my friend was like, I was up all night. And I can't smell peppermint at nighttime anytime after 7. I'm wired. It wires my brain and it gets me going. So it's a great one for me to drink in the morning, the Vitality peppermint. But I can't do it in the evening. I can't even smell it in the evening. It gets me going. So, let me see. Where was I? We've all been wired with varied emotional experiences that play into our body's emotional reaction to particular scents. Keep that in mind as you are experimenting. Another thing to keep in mind is adoration versus aversion. Along the same lines as the physical effect, the emotional effect of particular oils can be quite intense. If you find yourself in love with a scent of an oil, like your body is just craving it. Right now, I am just craving the blend Magnify Your Purpose. I love it. I'm diffusing it constantly, all day long. I'm in love with it. Okay. It smells amazing to you that you could just eat it. That's a signal of your body's, physical body's need for it. But similarly, if you find yourself with a hatred towards an essential oil, a certain scent, like, get that away from me right now before I barf. That's the worst smell in the world. Ugh, terrible. I never want to smell it again. That's a signal of your emotional need for it. So there's certain people that have contacted me and said, I don't want this oil. You want to buy it from me, or do you just want, I'll give it to you. And I say, no, never, never, never. First of all, educate yourself and figure out which oil, what can you do with that oil instead. But it's easy way to break down an oil that you don't like is to cut it with something like lemon. Simple. Add more lemon in your diffuser and less of that oil. But if you ordered that oil for a certain purpose, there's a reason you need it. So, and if you're not liking it, there's a reason, okay? So if you want more on that topic, I would encourage you to look up the author and aromatherapist, Jen O'Sullivan. She's one of my faves. I mean, the woman knows her stuff. So look up Jen O'Sullivan. Okay, using singles or blends with intentionality during times of emotional crisis. You need to think about it. What specific emotion or emotional memory is troubling you right now? If you want to type it in, you can. If you're feeling sad, if you're feeling grief, if you're feeling frustrated, if you're feeling anger, complacency, lonely. If you need help with words that describe feelings, it's kind of actually a problem. I've been in a group. I did a training this summer when I was at Young Living's convention, and I was listening to a speaker, and he had everybody stand up, and we were sharing emotions that we felt. And some people were sharing what they thought was a feeling, and he was actually like, that's not a feeling. So if you need help knowing a list of feeling words, I would encourage you to Google it and say, feeling words and identify, because sometimes we don't even take time to go, how am I feeling? People ask you all the time, how are you? I'm fabulous. I'm fantastic. But are those feelings? Fabulous. I can feel fabulous. That means I feel amazing. But again, are those feelings? Ponder those thoughts for a while. Anyway, think about it. Where are you feeling the emotion in your body? The other day, or the other night, we were having an intense conversation, and I felt my shoulders right here just go. Like, I could feel them rising and getting tenser. And then last week, my daughter had a surgery, an oral surgery, okay? I woke up that morning, and my heart hurt. Like, it hurt. And it hurt the entire day. And I thought, instead of freaking out and thinking I'm going to have a heart attack, because of all this emotional digging that I've been doing, I thought I need to really search what emotion am I feeling here? And I was feeling anxious. I was feeling sad for my baby. I just was sad that she had to have the oral surgery. And so I remember to just, use my oils and breathe. And I put some oil straight over my heart. One of my favorites is Stress Away when you're feeling like that, right over your heart. And it helped. But I had to do it multiple times throughout the day. And guess what? The feeling of that went away the next day, but it was there with me the entire day. And so often when we get those feelings, we become anxious, more anxious. If we're already feeling anxious, you get more anxious because you think, Rosemary, I'm so sorry. Thank you for sharing. Yes. You guys, that's what I was actually thinking that, Rosemary. About a funeral. because I was listening to a lady that was saying she had just had a friend, she was going to her friend's house and the family member had died. And so she was nervous to go to the house. And so she busted out her oils and covered herself in oil. Now she was going to a non-oily person's home, and she just was sad for her friend and sad for the loss and like grieving herself. She showed up, and because she had coated herself in oil, her friend, when they embraced, said, "Oh, like you smell so good." It was calming her. You are a natural diffuser. So absolutely, white angelica is a great one for that. But loss is something that, and grief is something that we all work through at our own rate and our own speed, our own, it looks different for everyone. And so we never want to look at somebody that just lost somebody and think, oh, they seem to be doing fine, because their fine is not your fine, and they deal with it differently. So we've lost a lot of loved ones in our life, Rosemary. So use your oils, and not just for the week, but you're an oiler for life. So I have no doubt that you'll continue to support yourself and your friends and your family. But good job. Good job. Okay. So again, let's look at where we're holding on our emotions, okay? You know this instinctively. Your stomach gets in knots for anxious thoughts. Your shoulders slump or they tense from sadness or overwhelmed. Your chest gets heavy from guilt or disappointment. These could be clues to which essential oils could assist you. Don't discount any of the essential oils or the blends that are typically touted for physical effects. You may be surprised at the emotional lift that you will feel within that part of your body. So let's dive in, shall we? Like I said, we're going to talk about the Premium Starter Kit. For those of you that are new that watch this video, God is so good, Rosemary. I love it. Okay, so I'm going to talk real quick for the people that have never used oils before. There's many ways to join, and most of my mamas, most of my men and women coming to me, they say, this is amazing, but now what do? I want that. What you do is get the Everyday Starter Kit, the Premium Starter Kit. If your goal is to use it for emotional health, and since we're talking about emotions, I'm not going to go on about the makeup kit, the thieves kit, the Ningxia Red kit, the basic kit. We're going to talk about the Premium Starter Kit because it comes with a diffuser. It comes in America, it comes with 12 oils. The military kit comes with 11, but it comes with so many goodies. We're going to go over that right now. So maybe those that are already oilers, you're going to learn some new things that you're like, I didn't know that. All right. Some of you might think, oh, let's just use lavender to sleep, right? Every essential oil has an emotional component, but there are several in particular that are perfect for starting out. So we're going to chat about my favorite ones. Lavender. Lavender is, like I said, a gateway oil. It's my Swiss Army knife. I never leave home without it because there's so many uses for it. It is known worldwide for its calming effects and has a large number of research studies that have shown advantages for emotional health for those who use lavender. Core emotional difficulties like abandonment and criticism can be soothed by intentionally using lavender for its calming emotional benefits. I was working on my script last night. I actually practice because, you should when you're speaking. And so I was talking with my husband and sharing this script with him, and he said, where's the lavender? I need that right now. And I was like, sadness. So I got him some lavender. Okay, frankincense comes in the starter kit in America. Military kit, we have cedarwood. So I'm going to use my cedarwood, but we're going to talk about frankincense because it is amazing. Frankincense is steam distilled from the resin of the boswellia tree. Oils that come from trees, guys, are very grounding. Another little side note, my husband said, I don't even know what that means. So maybe you're in that boat with my husband. You're like, I don't even know what that means. When I use certain oils that are especially from the tree, I feel more grounded in my thoughts. I don't feel spastic. I don't feel like I can't handle life. I feel like, okay, I can do this. I feel self-assured. Think tree. Think rooted to the earth. Think deep strength and fortitude. That's what the sense of grounding feels like. Deep strength and fortitude. You want that, so use your frankincense. This beautiful scent of frankincense is very helpful for emotional and spiritual health. And it is used the world over in meditation and prayer rituals. It's just so calming, y'all. So calming. And so cedarwood is as a tree oil. So that would be the same for frankincense, right? Stress Away is an oil that comes in the starter kit. It comes in your basic starter kit and your premium starter kit in America. So let's talk about that one. It's a specific blend that Young Living has made, which contains copaiba, lime, cedarwood, octia, vanilla, and lavender. Delightfully relaxing. This blend is very calming for nervous tension. I carry it in my purse and I pass it out like candy to moms when I see moms stressing out for their nervous tension. Copaiba and cedarwood are both tree-like, and like I mentioned earlier, lime and vanilla are uplifting and familiar aromas that stimulate your mind and refresh your spirit. So octia is a unique oil that has physical balancing benefits and serves similar emotional purposes with restoring harmony and balance under pressure. Under pressure. Okay, anyway, my kids love that song. I don't know if I even sang it right. Another oil that is a dietary supplement that actually helps with emotional wellness. Did you know? Did you know that your Digest helps with your emotional wellness? I didn't know. Okay, so we're going to pretend like this is Digest Vitality. Our Vitality line is, Young Living has a whole Vitality line because they're amazing. They're the only company that has been approved to have the white labels that say Vitality, which tell us it's kind of like a dummy proof, foolproof for newbie people to know, oh, okay, this white label tells me I can ingest this oil. There are 3 ways to get the oils in your body: inhaling, diffusing, topically, and internally. So Vitality Digest. This may surprise you, but your digestive system, you guys, this is mind-blowing, so hang tight and get your notes. Your digestive system has an enormous impact on your overall emotional health. Did you know that 90% of the body's serotonin is created in the digestive system? Okay, 90% is a lot, y'all. A lot, and serotonin is pretty doggone important. It's called your second brain. Keeping your digestive system in optimal health is a great way to support overall emotional wellness, and Digest is a fantastic daily supplement to help you do that. So, Vitality Digest, same oil. If I had a little white label and it was right here next to this, these are the same oils, but we compliantly, I can only say that the white label Digest is the one that you would be able to take internally. Same oil. Got it? Okay, lemon. It's also very popular single oil that is included in your premium starter kit in the Vitality label here. So I take this daily. The emotional benefits of lemon aren't really difficult to imagine. Brightness, happy, pretty smelling. Yeah, that's totally what you want. A mood uplifter, right? Feelings of frustration and stuckness can be improved by utilizing an uplifting essential oil such as lemon. So, put it in your diffuser. If you're going to put it on your body for that uplifting, pretend like it's the normal lemon. Work with me here. Okay, so the normal lemon bottle, same oil. We're just talking about a different use. We're talking about topical use. So topically, if you were to put lemon on as a perfume to help uplift, you would make sure and cover that area if you're going out in the sunshine because it's a photosensitive oil. Citrus oils are photosensitive. That means you would get burnt. And I'm the first one to tell you it's true. You don't want to get burnt. So RC. Now RC stands for respiratory comfort. It's an oil blend that can assist with feelings of sadness and grief. Rosemary. RC contains a number of comforting oils that assist with easier breathing like eucalyptus, peppermint, and cypress. They uplift the senses and can help snap you out of a funky mood in a matter of moments when used aromatically with the intention of uplifting your emotional health. So you can put that in the diffuser. You can put it on your chest. You can put it on your back. So when you have kids that are under the wellness line and not doing awesome, and you're using your RC on them, let's be honest. As moms, it's exhausting when you're up late at night or don't get any sleep, or you have kids that you're constantly trying to build their immune systems. You are helping yourself emotionally when you are rubbing them down. Last night I was rubbing my child with peace and calming. And guess what? I was getting some peace and calm. It's beautiful. Okay, so have you ever wanted to face your fears with a boost of energy, whether it's fearing failure or fearing success. Peppermint essential oil, can stimulate you to overcome those fears when used aromatically. What about feeling restricted in your thoughts or your emotions? Peppermint can also help you expand your mind to think creatively and discover new beliefs. So, in your starter kit, you will get a peppermint. It's so good. I put it in my coffee or in my water in the morning to get me going. Peppermint Vitality. I put in my coffee. Okay, Panaway. Panaway blend is typically touted for muscle recovery benefits, right? I mean, every man that joins our team that says, I don't really believe in oils, and then their wife says, come here, baby, let me give you a back rub, they become a believer because it works quick. So this blend is an absolutely fantastic way to use it on your muscles. But think of the emotional side of this, not just the physical exhaustion, but the mental and emotional exhaustion that can affect your day-to-day. Use Panaway to rejuvenate your emotions when you're feeling exhausted or drained from your day. I didn't think about that. I always thought about my physical exhaustion, but not my mental and emotional exhaustion. Hello, thank you, Panaway. Purification is cleansing, and it also comes in your starter kit, and it is a blend, and it can assist you in cleansing negative emotions. Y'all, this is one that I didn't know helped with anger. And when I learned it, I was like, give me 10 or more bottles and let's diffuse that sucker all the time. Apparently, I had some anger I didn't know about until I started doing a whole detoxing program 3 years ago. Anger, loneliness, rejection, negativity, all of the yuck that you wouldn't want hanging out in your house. That's the type of thing that purification can help clear. Applied to the VitaFlex points on your hands or your feet, this is a tremendous emotional benefit from this unassuming little bottle. And if you learn about your VitaFlex points, and if you don't know, you can Google a VitaFlex chart and it will show you on your feet and your hands where to use it. But I was learning the other day, I believe here and here are the points to rub for anger. And so putting some purification here would be a great thing, and then just rubbing it in. Amazing. Our bodies are so intricately made. All right, Copaiba. You know what? Copaiba is with my daughter. She was using that on her face, not internally, on the outside of her face after her oil surgery. Anyway, so it's not in here with me, but it is another one of those tree oils that I mentioned earlier, and it has a main component in the Stress Away blend that you will totally adore. In the PSK, Copaiba comes in the Vitality version. Once again, that means Vitality, you can take it internally. The aromatic version is a beautiful mild scent that is grounding and helps with maintaining mindfulness. That means staying in the present moment without projecting yourself back to the past or into the future. If you are one of those, Copaiba is your friend. It's a tree oil to help ground you and be in the moment. And finally, last but not least, our Thieves is a Young Living staple that our home is never, ever, ever without. Physical benefits abound, particularly for the strength of the immune system. The Vitality version also comes in your premium starter kit. But think about the emotional benefits of immune health. If you're experiencing a weakened immune system, nothing is really certain, right? You feel all out of sorts and kind of lost. You're not sure which end is up. However, just as you use the appropriate Vitality oil to benefit your body systems, you can also experience the aromatic emotional benefits that come from feeling settled or sure. There's even an entire line of products that has Thieves oil infused in it, everything from household cleaner to your soap. Isn't that amazing? Okay. I'm just going to enjoy my Thieves. So in other words, keep your body healthy so your mind doesn't have to wander and wonder what's going on with me. Why am I not feeling well? I mean, those all go down a dark rabbit trail, and we don't need to do that. Take care of your immune system. So all of these essential oils are included in what Young Living calls their premium starter kit. Plus, you get the diffuser of your choice, which is a fantastic way to enjoy the aromatic and emotional benefits of essential oils for your entire family. And absolutely, I tell my team this all the time. Before my family comes down in the morning, I am pouring my water into the diffuser and choosing my oil that I know is going to help us. Quite often it is purification, Purification is also good for things that might grow in your air conditioner units that you don't want growing, and we seem to have a lot of it here in Okinawa. So purification is something that goes in our diffuser a lot. But right now, I told you, Magnify Your Purpose is cranking out downstairs because I want to set the tone for my family of peace and calm, of productivity. So that is how you can do it using your diffuser. The premium starter kit, it's not how I got started, to be honest. I got the basic starter kit, which is now only $35. And it's been $45 for all 13 years that I've been with Young Living. But they just reduced it to $35. And you still get a great amount of goodies in there. It's actually not the smartest way to join. But at the time, my budget, like I said, it was dark days. They were dark days and the money was tight. And so I knew that I absolutely wanted my foot in the door with Young Living forever and ever. I wanted that wholesale membership for 24% off the retail price. And that's the way I joined because it mattered to my family. I valued myself and I valued my children and my husband enough to say, we're going to save money every month in my little envelope system. And I will use it to buy my Thieves toothpaste. And as I learned more, I started cleaning out more. And that's how we began our journey. Today, most of our team members join with a $160 kit, that's the military kit. But in America, it's $165. Now, if you join before the end of October, your shipping is free. So if you made it this far and you're like, okay, I want to get the kit because, wow, all of those oils I had no idea could help me emotionally, then let's get you a premium starter kit and get it shipped to you for free only until the end of October. So you have today, tomorrow. It's already Wednesday here, but I know you're in America and it is still Tuesday. So you have a few more days. So before midnight on October 31st, let's get your kit shipped to you for free. Okay, let's see. What else? I can't speak highly enough of this company, their processes, their integrity, and their quality. Young Living is the only company I told you that I trust in this area because they have shown me time and time again that they really do care much more about the purity and the quality than they do about the money. That's what Gary said years ago when he started all of this. He said, I didn't create this for the money. I created for the people. He wants the people to have the oils. And so if you've ever visited the farm or gone to convention, give yourself a pat on the back because it's a field trip of a lifetime. I have gone to the Mona, Utah lavender farm 3 times now, I think 3 times. Yeah. And every time I'm blown away by this company. It was what I needed to just do in my life because I had been using products for so long, but to actually be at headquarters, to go to the warehouse, to go to the farm and see that no matter where we were, the quality and the promise of the seed to seal was across the board everywhere, and everything they did was amazing and just validating to me that of course I'm with the right company. And if you can go to convention with me next year, I would be so excited because it just opens your eyes to all the things that you didn't know education-wise and to be able to experience the farm yourself. Okay, so as you can tell, my relationship with Young Living goes well beyond essential oils. I'm pretty involved. Our family is very devoted and involved. Things are pretty serious around here, but they aren't just bottles that I open up occasionally when I'm having trouble. These bottles are everywhere around our house. These supplements and products are literally in every room of my home if you've been in my house. There's a wealth of toxins that I have switched out primarily thanks to my partnership with Young Living. Household cleaners, dish soap, personal care products like our shampoo and our lotions, even our makeup. There honestly is no product that I have tried from them that I didn't completely fall head over heels for. I used to order haphazardly. Rosemary, you've been with Young Living probably almost as long as I have. And so I don't know about you, but I used to order haphazardly when I would run out of something. And because I was and am using these oils and products every day for our entire family, I found that I was wasting our time and our money by not ordering smart. There's where I found out about Essential Rewards. I knew about Essential Rewards, but I thought, I don't want to order every month. And I don't want somebody to tell me what I have to do. I might have a little bit of driven personality in me, so I avoided it. But when I finally learned that I was wasting our money and our time by the way I was ordering, I jumped on Essential Rewards. So let me tell you about it and why. Essential Rewards solved so many problems for me. I can plan ahead, like right now. my order process is on the 2nd of November, and I already know the products that I need for my family. So I plan ahead and I see what I need, and I combined everything into one easy to manage box that is more flexible than even Amazon with its simplicity. Now, I'm not going to lie and say that it's as fast as Amazon, because it's just not. But I do get way more excited when I get my monthly Young Living box than I do my Amazon box. Oils are always more exciting than my paper towels or my random things that I order on Amazon. I will say, though, now that Young Living does have YL Go, and YL Go is just like Amazon Prime, and your orders come so much faster. We have Ashley just learned that recently. Oh, yay, Ashley says I love peppermint. I add it to Stress Away, and wow, right? Okay, and then, I'm so glad I'm seeing your comments. Go grab your RC for sure, and Digest, of course. Oh, thank you for commenting, y'all. Sorry that I was missing them. Okay, let's get these little oil. Oh, wait. So to save you this blender, I now share with Essential Rewards unashamedly at every single class because, well, you need to know about it. I used to not share because I was like, I don't want people to feel pressure. You came to this class to get some knowledge, right? You joined the class because you wanted to know something different in your life needed to change, and so here you are. So let me tell you, I will no longer speak like that. I will tell you everything. You're totally going to love being a part of the Young Living family, and it's truly a family, and I'm not just saying that. We are a family, and honestly, yesterday as I was studying more, I was like, I miss Utah. Like, I feel like my family's there. It makes me feel like the oils are there. A huge part of people I know are there. And I was like, I want to go. It's time for a visit. I need to go. You are totally going to love being a part of our family as much as I do. And I want you to dive in with the benefits and the savings of Essential Rewards from the beginning, right away. I even put together a couple of ideas for you to get your juices flowing. So let's get these little bottles with the big benefits for your home so that you can start experiencing the physical and emotional wellness that will be yours or can be yours. So if you were sitting here in my class, I would say, if you join today, I have this little goodie bag with some extra goodies for you to go home with. And I would put together your starter kit right here. But we're not together, sadness. So if you are ready to make that jump, which I'm sure you are, because today it's good that you came here to learn about essential oils, right? It's good that you're here. You made time for yourself. You took time to be still. I hope you found a quiet room to sit down and breathe in and breathe out. Took some notes, and now you say thank you very much. It's better that you grab your starter kit right now and say, I'm ready to join you in this journey. Thank you for connecting the dots. It's best if you jump on Essential Rewards and grab your starter kit because you see a vision for your future. You think, okay, next month is November and Christmas will be coming. What gifts could I buy my friends or family for the holidays? Or what oils could I use that would help me? In the starter kit, I'm going to work on my emotional health. But what other oils or products am I going to start cleaning out of my home? Like toxic cleaners, toxic toothpaste, toxic hair stuff, makeup. And think, where am I going to focus next month? And where am I going to focus in December? And then January, it's a new year. And so think 3 months ahead. And if you're in this best mentality, good, better, best is the way to go because you see that it's a lifestyle and you want to start switching out the junk in your home because it's not helping your endocrine system. It's not helping your emotional health. Think about it when you smell, like I went into an elevator the other day and all I smelled was toxins immediately. Somebody had put one of those little air freshener things that you can pull up and it slowly lets the goo out. Oh, I mean, instantly I was like, oh, hold my breath, because I knew it was disrupting my systems and I don't want that. I need to stay healthy. So if you're on this journey and you say, I want the premium starter kit, and absolutely I see my vision of my future, but I need a little bit of help, let's chat together. I will help you think about what area of your home you're going to clean out first. And we just kind of map out the products that Young Living has because it's a one-stop shop for all. And I will write them down for you. And then you plan your Essential Rewards around that so that you're not ordering haphazardly or like, oh, I'm only ordering oils. I had no idea they have a whole line for my animals too. So let me help you. I will walk the journey with you. I will not leave you alone. And you're not alone in this, believe me. So I will explain the website to you now. I will post it below, or I'll post it today. And I'm going to keep this class open until the end of October because I want you to get that free shipping, right? So there's a website, and I personally love going through this and helping you order and getting you started. You don't have to find me every time you need a lemon oil. You can have your own account, guys. That's why we do this. You get your premium starter kit, and it gets you your wholesale membership for the lifetime. There's no obligation to be a business builder. There's no obligation to order monthly if you don't want to. You can start Essential Rewards whenever you want, like I did. I was a little bit like, And then once I realized I was being foolish, then I jumped on board. So what else do you get with Essential Rewards? I didn't tell you, but for the first 3 months, you get 10% back in rewards points every time you order. Month 4, 20% back. But month 24, 25% back. There's no other company out there that does that, y'all. No other company. So thank you for those reward points. I let them grow, and after, when they reach a certain amount, I cash those suckers in and I get free product. Free. I got like $200 worth of free product and I paid 75 cents. And that was because I donated something. So you can do it too. You can do this too, and I will hold your hand. So for those of you who are ready to get your kit now, I have a fun bonus for you getting started today. Even though you're not here on my couch, I am going to send you some goodies in the mail immediately to say thank you. Thank you. And if you're going to make this genius decision to get started using Essential Rewards right away, you are going to get a fun extra bonus from me. Are you ready? I have some extra goodies here. I love presents, so I love to give them to everyone. So if you jump on Essential Rewards, we have an extra goodie for you. Okay, so then you're also going to get me for the rest of your life. I know, you're like, Erica, I didn't know that was part of the deal. Hello, I will walk with you, and we have an amazing team that is always educating one another on Essential Rewards, on products, on all kinds of things, and then you will get that Facebook group access that you can have to ask your oily questions. What are you guys talking about? Let's see. Basil fights mental fatigue. That's great. Good job, Ashley. Yay! Yay, yay, yay. See? I had a team member that didn't know what to do with the basil and the thyme. And it's just looking up recipes and educating yourself. So that makes me so excited. Good job. All right, so I want to thank you for being a part of this class today. I'm so thankful that it was perfect time for you, Rosemary, because such a time as this for us to show up. And we also are going into the holidays. And I'm always very aware of the emotional blues that can come during the holidays, because for our family, it's never been rosy for many years because we had a suicide on Christmas Eve. And so for us, no matter if we consciously or subconsciously, we have that. And so it kind of hangs over us like a dark cloud. And I just always am praying in the name of Jesus that will be gone. But also you can help with using your emotional oils to support those dark blue days. It doesn't have to be that way. So I could go on and on. Are there any questions from you ladies that are here live with me? Thank you for joining me. Thank you for making yourself a priority. I really do appreciate that. And it's my honor to teach you. I think it was faster than the last class, so I'm super excited. I went a little long on the last class, but I'm pretty passionate about kiddos with special needs. All right, if there's no questions, then you guys have a lovely day. And if you watched and you're like, oh, my friend really needs this class, please add them. I will keep the class open until tomorrow night. If you get your kit before the 31st of October at midnight, then you will get your extra goodies sent to you in the mail, and your friends can join this class at any time. So thank you for watching. Have a great day.